Hi everyone. I hope that you enjoyed your Sunday on Friday. That was a really fun, unexpected surprise. And here we are with our second to last week of school, which is crazy. So I thought we would do something fun. So make sure that if you don't already, that you have a pencil and a piece of paper. So if you don't have that, pause the video right now and go get one and come back. And once you have your pencil and paper, you're going to want to number it 1 through 14 because you're going to do 14 music math problems. Actually, music pizza math problems because I have a whole stack of pizza that we're going to be playing with. So, number your paper, and at any point in the video, make sure that you pause if you need to. If you need to stop to think about the answer to the problem or whatever, pause the video and do it, and then we'll review the answers at the end. It's kind of a fun little quiz. So we'll do a review first. The first slices of pizza that I have are all full of how many beats does each get? 4, 5, 6. So these are 6. Don't write these down. This is just more for you to remember and practice, okay? So the first one is, how many beats? This is a quarter note. How many beats does it get? Think it out loud right now. Don't write this one down, but just for these next 6 ones, just say them out loud and memorize these as you go. Quarter note gets... The answer is 1 beat. It's the most basic beat in music, okay? So don't forget, quarter note gets 1 beat. Next, we have this guy. It's 2 connected notes. A lot of people get confused and they think since there's 2 notes, there must be 2 beats. These notes do make 2 sounds, but they don't get 2 beats. It's actually a very kind of confusing answer. So how many beats does a set of 8th notes get? Correct answer is also 1. Now, how is that possible? Well, quarter note, you say ta, so you'd go 1, 2, go. Ta makes 1 beat, 1 sound. 2 8th notes, you're still fitting into that 1 beat, but you're just saying these 2 notes quickly to fit into the 1 beat. So you would go ti within that same beat, okay? I could clap that to show it better. So here's my quarter note, ta, and here's my 2 8th notes, ti. They both fit into my 1 beat sound. So far we have 2 answers that equal 1. So you're going to want to remember this for your math problems, okay? The next one is these 4 doubly connected notes that look a lot like 8th notes, but there's 2 more and there's an extra stem on the top, or bar line on the top. Bar on the top, I guess I don't know what I'm saying here. So the question is, how many beats does this get? And I think I just showed you the answer, but believe it or not, these 4 notes also get 1 beat. Now, how's that possible? Well, you can fit 4 sounds very quickly into 1 beat if you say them or play them quickly. So I would go, first I would say ticka ticka. So I'm going to clap and I'm going to fit it in. So I would go ticka ticka. So if I was playing it, it would go very fast. Okay? Ta would just be a, TT would be a, ticka ticka would be. That's what makes music fun, is when you mix up your types of note values. It makes the music interesting. So far we have 3 pieces of pizza that equal 1 beat, okay? The next piece of pizza looks like this, the squiggly line thingy. This is called a quarter rest. How many beats does it get? Believe it or not, also 1. This is the one that throws people off. A lot of people try to say 0. But if we were in my classroom right now, you would know that there is a sign up on the blackboard that says we do not say 0 in here because no answer will ever be 0 in music class. Quarter rests still get 1 beat. It's just a silence. It doesn't make a sound, it makes a silence, which is just as important to the music as the sounds are. Believe it or not, the silences are just as important to making music sound unique. So for this one, if I were to clap it off, I would go 1, 2, 3, and I would just have a silence. So, believe it or not, these 4 are all 1 beat so far, okay? Don't get confused by the number of notes that you see because it's about the beats that they fit into, okay? We have 2 more. So far 4 of them equal 1. Don't get this messed up, okay? Don't be tricked. Don't be fooled. This looks like a quarter note, but it's hollow on the inside. This is called a half note. This one gets how many beats? If you said 1, you're wrong this time. You're wrong. This one actually gets 2. And it's not beat, beat. It's a note that gets held for 2 beats. So you would sing it and hold it for 2 beats. You'd go la, and you'd stop instead of just going la, okay? This note gets held. In class, I teach you to clap it and hold it for 2 beats. The last one is a whole note. It has no stem. I keep doing that to look at it. I hope I didn't see the answer on that one too. How many beats does a whole note get? If you said 4, you were correct. Okay, so a whole note gets held for like a whole measure. It's a very long one. When we clap it, we go hold. So we clapped it once and held it for the next 3 after that, which equals 4. Okay, so you're going to need this knowledge in order to do the music math in a second. So this is where your paper and your pencil come in. I'm going to hold up a piece of pizza that has note values on it, and you're going to do a little bit of math, okay? I will start with an easy one. So this is number 1. You are going to write the answer. And I'm actually not going to give you the answer right away. I want you to do them all first. So if you're not really sure, pause so that you can think and then write your answer down, okay? The first one I have is a quarter note plus a quarter note. So in case you're confused and are like, what on earth is the answer to that? What I would do is I would say to myself, okay, a quarter note gets 1 beat plus obviously another 1 beat. And all you have to do is write 2. You don't have to write a new note or anything like that. You would just put quarter note plus, you don't even have to write quarter note plus quarter note, but just write the answer. But quarter note plus quarter note equals, and under your paper under number 1, you would write 2 and move on to the next one, okay? All right, next one is quarter note plus half note. So take a moment and do your math and write an answer. Quarter note plus half note, okay? Next one is whole note plus 2/8 notes. Don't get confused by the 2/8 notes. That's the tricky part, okay? Think about your math. If you wrote 6, you're incorrect, so think about it again, okay? All right. This one we have quarter note plus whole note. So think about which ones equal 1 and think about which ones equal something more than 1, okay? Quarter rest plus quarter rest. If you wrote 0, you are wrong. Don't say 0. Rests are something. They're not nothing, okay? Next one, quarter rest plus a whole note, okay? Whole note plus a whole note equals, think about your answer. This is a good one. All right. Half note plus 2/8 notes. What would the answer be to that one? Pause if you need to. Think about it. Okay. Half note plus quarter rest. Okay, think about that one. All right, and then we have half note plus a whole note equals quarter note plus 2/8 notes. Okay. And then, this one looks like a tricky one. Hopefully you're smarter than that, though. This is a half note plus 4/16 notes. Okay, think about that one. Think about what we talked about at the beginning of the video. And then we have quarter rest plus 2/8 notes equals, I wonder if I can make this look like it's on my face. Kind of. All right, last one. Hopefully that was 14. This is a whole note plus 4/16 notes, okay? All right, so we're going to go through from the beginning and talk about the answers. So check your paper. Be honest, all right? First one is quarter note plus quarter note. So this would be 1 plus 1 equals 2. We already talked about this one, okay? Next one is quarter note plus a half note. So this would be 1 plus 2 equals 3 is the correct answer. Hopefully you got it right. That's good. Next one is whole note plus 2/8 notes. So this would be 4 plus 1. This is not 2. So 4 plus 1 equals 5. Hopefully you got that one right. Next one is quarter note plus a half note. A whole note. I forgot what I was talking about. Quarter note plus a whole note. So this would be 1 plus 4 equals 5. Quarter rest plus quarter rest. If you wrote 0, you are super wrong. The answer would be 1 plus 1 equals 2. Pretty simple problem, okay? Quarter rest plus a whole note. So this would be 1 plus 4 equals 5. This one is a big number. Whole note plus whole note. So it's 4 plus 4 equals 8. Hopefully you got that one right. Good. This one is a half note plus 2/8 notes. So this would be 2 plus 1 equals 3. And then this one would be a half note plus a quarter rest. 2 plus 1, again, equals 3. This one is a half note plus a whole note. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And this one is a quarter note plus 2/8 notes. So that's 1 plus 1 equals 2. And then we have a half note plus 4/16 notes. So this is actually 2 plus 1, believe it or not, and that's 3. And then two more. I have quarter rest plus 2/8 notes is 1 plus 1 equals 2. And the very last one is whole note plus 4/16 notes equals 4 plus 1 equals 5. I hope that you did great on your pizza math.